Hey everyone, hey everybody. I am checking in again tonight and I wanted to get right into the video. I wanted to talk about or unpack a lot of the comments or some of the comments under both videos. So let's just say that I have been pleasantly surprised with everything that's coming out. And I can honestly say that my homework is cut out for me. I had no idea that there was like this track record that somehow is associated with nomadic therapy. I had no idea that there was this history of interactions with people. Had I known that, then possibly the interaction with Justine would have made sense. But this is the reason why I was so puzzled as to how would a person or how could a person just sever their friendship when they seem to just have a really blossoming friendship. So I just want to thank everyone who commented, everyone who actually provided insight. That is a lot to unpack, a lot to unpack. And I'm not sure I'm the person for the job. The first interaction that you all have heard me speak about is her with Justine. And that's what I was moved by. Again, I have been following Justine for a lot longer. As a matter of fact, I actually learned about nomadic therapy from Justine's world. So there you go with that. Meaning that I was just really introduced to nomadic therapy. I was really inspired by nomadic therapy, which is the reason I started following her too. And she got this stamp of approval from Justine, so it's like, hey, this new person. And I thought she was actually, just a very inspirational person, just everything she's gone through. And then the van life journey, I just was really impressed by that as well. But I can say that there is a lot more to this story, a lot more to nomadic therapies, her interactions with different people, different YouTubers, different influencers. So with that being said, it would be impossible for me to cover this in 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. So if I decide to cover nomadic therapy tomorrow, that will be a surprise, but just not sure how much homework would be required in order for me to truly assess this situation. I can say this though. I will say that just watching nomadic therapy in action over the past few months, I can say that what I have seen, or the past few weeks, what I have seen is a person who is very guarded. And so I'm not saying that to shame anyone. Again, I'm not here to bash anyone, but I am saying that a very guarded person who builds this fence around them to shield themselves from any type of harm. But typically, those people end up doing harm. They end up being the victimizer versus being the victim. But it's kind of hard for them to understand that that's what they're doing because they have been through so much. So again, let me just say this. I am no doctor. I am not trained professionally. I'm just telling you by my own experiences that I feel as though there is a guard that she put up. And I read some comments too about the other theories. Please take a look at those comments, and you can catch them on my first video or part 2. There were a lot of good comments out there about as to the reason as to why nomadic therapy decided to break off her friendship with Justine. So I also wanted to just touch on, someone made a comment about there being a situation when nomadic therapy, I don't believe she almost set her friend on fire, but it sure did look like it. So I don't know if this was her friend or her supporter, and the little laughter that you just heard from me is not in any way me taking that situation lightly, because when I saw it, I was a bit mortified. Not sure what that is. This is a lot to unpack, is what I'm saying. It's a lot to unpack. And so I just feel as though there is so much to this story, or to there's so many layers, so many layers. So I just wanted to check in very quickly and just kind of comment on just everything that I'm actually just finding out. Before I go, I did want to just address something that comes up quite often with nomadic therapy. It also came up today as far as her addressing trolls and haters. And I just want to say that a lot of the times when people feel as though they have all these haters around them, that could be true, right? That could really be true. But the reality of it is that sometimes you have real supporters out there that are disappointed with your actions, and then they begin to either tell you, communicate that to you, or they just simply unsubscribe. That's not really a hater. That's just a person who thought you were someone and you turned out to be someone else. And I can honestly say you could put me in that bucket. I'm not a hater in any way. I'm not trying to get any clout. I was just really compelled to speak about this situation just based on how Justine was being treated, and how this person was so stuck in their ways because they felt so justified. And you are justified if you choose not to be friends with someone. That's completely your decision. But just try to have compassion for those, because everyone will need that in return. Everyone needs it. So I'm just checking in really quickly tonight, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night. I know I said that I would see you all tomorrow, but one more thing. I did want to thank a new subscriber for keeping me honest. I did say that if I got the details incorrect or something to that extent, that I would definitely do a video and just call that out. So thank you so much to one of the subscribers. I'm not sure if you want your name mentioned or not on the video, but you did let me know that Nomadic Therapy did try to reach out to Justine and she was unable to, and that Nomadic Therapy was in Justine's live that night. So those are two things that I wanted to add, and thank you for keeping me honest. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I also wanted to just add, there was a question from another in the comment section asking me, a really good question actually, asking me, should Justine delete all the videos they made together? And my answer to that is absolutely not. You know, we're all adults. If indeed, you know, you made those videos in good faith and you're still basically benefiting from those videos being posted, why would you take them down? Of course, it's completely up to Justine. Nomadic Therapy had her own, you know, opinion as to why she took the videos down. Again, she doesn't want to have anything to do with Justine. She started to say, you know, she doesn't need that type of money. All money is not good money and things like that. But if I was in that situation, I honestly would just keep the videos up, because it's not harming or hurting Justine to keep those videos up. And she's benefiting from those videos. They both benefited already from those videos. Nomadic Therapy said that, you know, she didn't benefit. I'm sure she benefited from those videos, those views. And since Justine, or since her collaborations, she's definitely benefited as far as her following, you know, on both channels. And I'm sure a number of other things. So I just wanted to add that in. Have a good night.